Guys, I'm gonna have to go to you really quickly because we have some NX news. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Hold it, this news is so important. We have to go through the intro really fast. Faster. So now I have confirmation that the NX runs on a slick, smooth, cookie-based graphics engine. Buttery smooth like the butter used in the cookies. It's genius. We have inside info and pictures right here. Oh mama, look at this beautiful square red system, so sleek. And oh, that beautiful pink game with a guy doing something. I don't freaking know. They don't pay me enough to do this shit. Also now announced is a new NX game! And the NX is going to have scratch and sniff capabilities. All those trading cards from Earthbound, you'll be able to put them in the NX and you'll be able to play Flappy Bird and Explodey Bomb. Here we have the first known copy of orange potatoes in the NX. On the box art you can see a beautifully drawn potato. I mean, it says potato, but it's so beautiful. The game is orange because it's orange potato, guys. Get it? It's so funny, and the red complements the orange so much. This is going to be the new Mario 64. Orange potato is the way of the future. Everyone's gonna own this game, 1,000,000 units. It's gonna be the best game ever made. And now we have the very first leaked image of the NX controller. Brace yourselves, cause this one's oh mama, look at this thing! To harken back to the good old days, the good old nostalgia of the 90s! Nintendo made the newest controller, a upside down Nintendo 64 controller, with the only change being the legendary D-pad and circle pad, or analog stick, being switched. Orange potato is going to be a blast on this thing. Oh my god, I've already fallen in love with it. I mean, I've already reposted it on my blog on MySpace 900 times. This is the most exciting news we've ever had for the NX. And I love how this game is right wing propaganda, because the right side of the D-pad is a lot larger than the left side. Take that, economy! I hate my life. Thank you guys for watching my video on this confirmed fact about the NX. You can guarantee that in a few months you'll be playing Orange Potato, and it'll be the best game you've ever played in your whole life. Oh my gosh, guys! Thank you guys for watching. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe because you want more quality videos like this one. I'll make sure to make even better thumbnails next time, so the whole world can get this information faster, because it doesn't matter if an actual person leaks something. If the thumbnail doesn't have that one picture of the NX with the controller that's also a screen, then it's nothing. It's the worst ever. The NX is going to be the best console ever, and it is going to take my children away. It's going to be so good. I'm gonna play Orange Potato, Pikmin 4, Mario Galaxy 3, King of Fighters, Potato Edition, and red and green sauce. Motherfucker! Now time for me to loop the same 3 sentences 1,000 times to make it look like this video is not fake. And I mean, it's not fake, but this will make more people watch it for like 10 minutes. I mean, people love that kind of stuff. I mean, 10-minute videos are all the rage nowadays, from what I've heard from my local group of beautiful Samaritans. So I'm going to talk about pineapples like Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 edition. Do you know that Sonic 2006 edition was actually rushed because Sega didn't have a lot of time, and time is really important when you're making a game. I just thought this important nugget of information a few years ago, but actually, the pink game that's shown in the bottom, the pink game that's on the NX box, the launch title is actually Urban Champion 2, harkening back to the NES Classic. It'll use stunning graphics from the Cookie Engine, which we have words from. Depending on the NX, you get a vanilla chocolate chip cookie, or a white chocolate cookie, or a dark chocolate chip cookie, or you can just get a plain old one. And if you get one used, it's going to be called a melted one because it's going to run like ass. And did you know that the NX stands for NX? Yeah, NX is actually a word. Like, you know the Atari Lynx? It was actually an acronym for Let's Euthanize the NX. It wasn't a very successful console though, so Nintendo waited years for the NX to be released. The Atari Lynx, besides being the best console ever besides the Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Atari Lynx was just beautiful and everyone loved it, obviously. So Nintendo's following in the footsteps of our god, the Jaguar, and making the Atari NX Lynx CD. I can't wait for that thing. It's going to be freaking balls to the walls perfection. Also, did you guys know that the NX was shaped like a square to harken back to the nostalgia of the 2001 to 2005 kids? I know, amazing, right? And the cartridge slot was meant to harken back to the days of old, where games didn't suck. I mean, games like Castlevania 2 Urban Champion and freaking 50 classic games in one are great cartridge-based games. Why stop from there? Why not continue the amazing legacy by making a CD attachment called the NX CD? It's going to be released with a few cool games like Sonic Jam and Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, more known as MNLPJ. The game was so popular when it came out, selling a mighty fine 300,000 units, that Nintendo's gonna port it over to the Nintendo NX, along with Sonic Boom, Fire and Rice. The game where you try to distinguish a jelly donut from a rice ball. Don't worry, Brock. Your career isn't over. We still love you. And all the money you make us in merchandise, even though you're not even in the bloody show anymore. Another NX rumor is that because the stock prices of Nintendo are freaking garbage right now, the Nintendo NX is going to have a Pokemon Go edition, where it just says Pokemon Go in the box, and they have a Pokemon Go themed NX, which says Go on it. So you can go to hell, Pokemon Go, because you're the only reason Nintendo still makes money. I didn't even know Nintendo made games anymore. I thought they only made Pokemon Go. Guys, not since the commercials on Disney XD have I been so excited for such a radical product. The NX is going to be such a great system, and I mean, we all know that. It's just... It's going to be so perfect. I can't wait for the NX to come out. I'm going to sell my car to get one. I'm going to walk to GameStop. My closest GameStop is in freaking America because I live in Canada. Just kidding, I live in the US. But I mean, this is a fake character, so fuck you. If you think I live in Canada, freaking polar bears. But on the NX, uses cookies, which... You know how I said that it uses all different types of cookies unless that part of the audio was deleted? Well, actually, it also tracks your every single move. The NX has a camera inside of its cartridge slot. The discs system would also have a cartridge slot inside of the top right part of the letter C in CD. Isn't that just inventive and creative, like Star Fox Zero? Sometimes I wonder, Star Fox Zero is the best game ever made. How did it not sell more units? I mean, those people like that non-Tinder 64 Star Fox games, so why don't they like the one that's literally just a shitty blatant copy of it? I don't understand the consumer base nowadays. They just want to play Flappy Bird and Minecraft all day. They just want to read books about Steve farting. I mean, you can get enough of that on DeviantArt. Why would you want a book about it? I mean, lol, Mojang, you're so silly. Your whole little Minecraft thing, that's just the silliest little thing. Almost as silly as my beautiful bearded friend Badoo. In all, I think the NX... Wait, shit, this is over 10 minutes. Well, this is becoming a discussion! Whoa! So, welcome guys to our discussion on the Nintendo NX. Here I have my friend Eric inside of a blender. MNLPJ. I have Donkey Konga. And me, Dylan, ni hao Dylan. And today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo NX. So, Eric, what do you have? What are your thoughts on the newly announced, released, freaking beautiful system? I like Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Wow, Eric, what a nice analysis. That'll totally get us 100,000 hits for just talking about something that probably isn't even real. So how do you feel, Donkey Konga? Wow, that was some in-depth analysis on the human species as a whole. I'm gonna say the Nintendo NX must be worth a quarter, because if it's not, no one's gonna buy it. I mean, Nintendo needs money, right? I mean, Nintendo is like this black hole of debit, and they're gonna go out of business and die slowly in a fire full of copies of Pac-Man on the Atari Genesis, CD Linux, Pocket Color. Eric, how much do you think the NX should cost? I think the game should be 25 cents, so I can trade in my copy of Charlie's Angels on the GameCube and buy me an NX so I can play Waifu Wars: The Second Attack. I mean, so I can play MNLPJ, the remake on NX, with upgraded sound, graphics, and amount of toads that can be processed on a single screen. How about you, Donkey Konga? How much do you think the NX should... Well, I personally believe that the NX should be free, so that I can get my grubby hands on and make a remake of Donkey Konga for the Nintendo NX. It would sell 1 billion copies, and it would outsell Urban Champion 2 as the best and selling and best quality game ever to be created by human hands. Tisk tisk. Oh man, Donkey Konga, I thought they were going to make the same crappy running joke we've been using this whole video. But I guess your very complex game bongos thing, beautiful gift from God. I think the NX should give me $500 for all the vocal cords I've lost making these crappy videos about updates on rumors that aren't even true. Yeah, you wanna make fake videos about hating on Eric 3646. I mean, you just make videos about crappy Johnny Test license games on CartoonNetwork.com. At least I don't go on Nickelodeon.com, you degenerate. Yeah, 'cause you're too busy going on DisneyChannel.com. You freaking fish lip. Well, I'm not, you freaking noob. I called him a noob. Now I'm gonna pretend that insult is why he's angry at me, and not why not because I spammed his channel until I eventually over to DeviantArt and Facebook and freaking, actually not Facebook, did not scratch it on YouTube and put out 250 comments. I mean noob. Got you. Now that all the ruckus is gone, our next order of business is talking about what is your favorite shape. Personally, mine is a hexagon, because each side of the hexagon represents one time I've tried to kill myself. One time with Bleach, one time with Eric 3646's videos, one time with the Noose, one time with MS Paint, one time with Movie Maker, one time with Garfield Kart, one time with NX Rumors, and one time one time right now. Wait, that's 8 freaking shit. It's an octagon, I mean. I lied. And actually 9 one time when I lied, and one time where I shoved Donkey Konga into my glory for glory Smash Brothers 4. So that's a decagon. Whoa. Personally, my favorite shape is an oval, because in the word noob, the 2 O's are put the zeros, and a 0 is basically just an oval, and you're a noob. So it's funny, guys, and freaking noobs get it. You're a noob, Dylan. I hate you in all your videos. Why do you like MNLPJ? You freaking noob. And how about you, Donkey Konga? Wow, Donkey Konga, the heptagram is such an interesting shape. Thank you for your unique input. For your final question, who would you rather marry? Eric 3646, MNLPJ, or Five Nights at Freddy's? Wait, why was it MNLPJ said twice? That's the only thing I would ever marry, you freaking sicko. MNLPJ's only put once, because it only deserves that. What a crappy game. It's almost as bad as Sonic 2006 edition. Well, in that case, I'll put the one and only MNLPJ. I would say Five Nights at Freddy's, because when I murdered Five Nights at Freddy's, I would at least inherit a lot of money. How about you, Donkey Konga? Sorry, Donkey Konga. Charlie's Angels on the GameCube wasn't an option. I'm sorry. You'll have to find another amazing GameCube game. Man, that's ironic. And so now we're at the and YouTube puts that on all the subscription boxes for a discussion. Any final words? You're a noob. I've never said that joke before. It's super original, like MNLPJ. For real, guys, thank you for watching my amazing video on Nintendo NX Rumors. So, I hope you guys make your own Nintendo NX Rumors for me to report on X